Hey, welcome to the Beginner Guitar Accelerator Bootcamp. We are currently live both on YouTube and on Facebook, on my Facebook page. So those of you who are joining me live, thank you so much for being here. If you could drop a comment on whatever platform you're on, that would be really great because it gives me the opportunity to test my software to make sure that everything's working. The really cool thing about this is that I'm also going to be able to bring your comments on stream and kind of feature you inside of what's happening right during the bootcamp. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm live about 2 minutes early here. But it should be okay. So today is basically the warm-up session, leading up to the boot camp that starts on Monday officially, right? So today we're getting warmed up. I'm testing things. I'm going to be explaining how everything works. Hey, Mark, I've been seeing you on Facebook. I see you on YouTube now. Excellent. So I'm going to be explaining how everything works. I'm going to be testing it, making sure Russ is in the house. SSG member Russ, great to see you, my friend. Who else is in here? Any more familiar faces? Everything seems to be working. Andrew, how you doing? Andrew from England is in the house. So everything seems to be working very well, which is great. Kelly, how you doing, Kelly, on Facebook? Okay, great. Jason, another familiar face. How's the motorcycle? It's great. I love it. I love it so much. Maut, great to see you, Maut. Roland, another familiar face. Awesome. So very glad that so many of you are joining me live. So today is basically just going to, again, be a little live session where I explain how everything's going to work, how to make the most out of it. I'm going to be trying to get you boys and girls to get active. This is not just watching me explain a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be doing that too, but this is also about you getting your guitar out, dusting it off, tuning it up, and actually, getting to business, right? So I'm going to be giving you a nice, gentle little nudge throughout the week, get you to take action, get active, and really make progress by doing so. So let me explain to you basically the basics of how everything is going to work. So if you're on YouTube right now or on the Facebook page and you still haven't registered for the bootcamp, then go to supersimpleguitar.com and you're going to be able to register right there. And what that's going to do is it's going to email you the workbook. You're going to get notified when I go live. You're going to get access to the Facebook group where all the action is going to be happening. Now, I know not everybody likes Facebook or uses Facebook, so we're going to be streaming on YouTube as well, but the actual action where I'm going to be, watching student videos, where I'm going to be engaging with you guys, that is happening in Facebook. So even if you don't use Facebook, you can watch, but I would encourage you to just create a dummy account, basically just for this bootcamp, right? Then you can delete it later and not deal with Facebook ever again. But you can think of it just as a platform that you use just for this 1 week to get the most out of the time we have together. If you want to do that, you don't have to, but that would be great. So go to supersimpleguitar.com and you'll see right there is the registration page. Get registered because that's where you're going to get more resources sent to you totally for free, straight to your inbox as we go. Okay, so that's important. If you're already inside of the Facebook group that I'm going to be showing you in just a second, then don't worry about anything. You're all set up. You're all registered. There's nothing more for you to do. Another good reason to get engaged into that group is that's where I'm going to be giving away prizes. So every day I'm going to be giving away 3 prizes, and those are going to be given away randomly to people that are taking action within the group. So my virtual assistant, Vanessa, shout out to Vanessa, she's my little spy. So she's in the group watching to see who is posting videos, who's engaging. And what happens is we're putting all of those people in one pot, those names go in a pot, and we're going to randomly choose 3 winners every single day of the bootcamp. So that's another reason why it would be great for you to actually get in that group and get registered because I'm going to be giving away 3 of my guitar courses every single day. So that's a really cool prize. And I'm also going to give them away based on where I see you're at. So I'm going to be picking the course that I think fits you best, if that makes sense. Okay, so if there's any questions as we go, feel free to post your questions. I see Craig is in the house, Tim is in the house, James, great to see you everybody, Mystical Messengers. Okay, so all of that being said, those are the basics. Get registered, it's a really good idea. Now, let me show you how it looks inside of the group. I got a fancy little foot switch here. I can switch between scenes and do all kinds of fun things. So once you're in the group, I have resources for you, which is really cool. So if you just click here where it says files, you can download my picture chord book. Many of you already have that, many of you don't. Here it is, the real thing here, right? So there's 42 pages of picture chords in there that you can print out and download onto your computer, onto your laptop, onto your iPad, whatever, and learn these chords, read this book, get that, right? So that's totally free when you're in the group. Do that. I'd highly recommend it. And then also what we have here is the workbook that Vanessa created. So here's the workbook. And this is going to be really great for following along, taking notes, actually participating in what it is that we're doing. And what I'm going to be also encouraging you boys and girls to do is to do the homework and post pictures of your homework that's been completed inside of the group. And that's also going to automatically enroll you in that raffle where you can win the prizes, right? I'm probably going to be giving away some one-on-one lessons too. There's going to be all these sorts of surprises as we go. I like to surprise folks. So that's the basic thing in terms of files to download. What else is happening in here? Then in terms of the times and dates, so you can see here, it's Monday through Friday, and here are the times, you know, European time and Pacific time. If you're not sure what this is in your local time, then there's a bunch of different, you know, calculators out there on the internet. Just figure out what your local time is, and then, you know, translate that into what it says here, okay? Again, here what you can do is you can click on each day and you can click going. Hey, Vanessa's here. That's my wonderful VA, Vanessa. She created the book, so let's give her a virtual applause because she did such a great job. It looks so great. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for doing that. Let me go back here. So what you can do is you can click on each day and you can click on going, right? Then that'll also give you a daily reminder, just in case you forget when the events are happening. So we got our 2 files that I recommend downloading. Print out both. It's a good idea to print out both. But the workbook is the one that you're really going to be using the most throughout the next week, okay? Then this video is basically everything that I'm going to be telling you here today. So you can watch that if you want to, but you don't have to, right? You don't have to do anything, but that would be good to do. Also, I have a totally free beginner lesson course. So this is the first 10 lessons every beginner needs to see. Now, depending on where you're at, this might be too basic for you, or it might not, right? So it's called Beginner Guitar Accelerator Experience, but it really is, this boot camp is really for beginners or people who still feel like beginners, or even people who have played for quite a long time but feel stuck, don't know what to do, just can't really get on the right track. So it's not only for beginners, but I kind of like to say beginners or people who still feel like beginners. That's who this is for. So that course might benefit you, might not, depending on where you're at. But if you really are in those beginner stages, make sure to get this course today, because that's going to get you, you know, rolling, right? It's going to get you rolling very quick. I think that is about that in terms of the most important things that you boys and girls need to know. You can find the resources here as well. So here's that video, here's the workbook, here's the free course, okay? So I just want you guys to know how to find everything. I want you to be able to navigate with ease. If you ever have any questions, feel free to tag me within the group, or you can also tag Vanessa. And then we're more than happy. Let me show you guys how Vanessa looks in here. I think we can find her here. Okay, here she is. So if you have any questions, either tag Vanessa or tag me. We're more than happy to help you with any questions or concerns that you might have, okay? Okay, I think that covers the basic stuff that I wanted to talk about. I have a notebook here with little notes. Also, the replays. A lot of people have been telling me that they're not going to be able to make it live. So don't worry if you can't make it live. Everything is going to be recorded and sent straight to your inbox. Okay, so you're going to get the recordings to your inbox. You're going to get any resources or things that I talked about during the live stream also to your inbox. Plus, it's going to be inside of the group. Okay, so those are going to be the two places where you're going to be able to find everything that happened. So if you can't make the live sessions, don't worry about it. It's all going to be recorded. You can watch the video and you can still participate in the boot camp on your own time. Okay, so it's very flexible that way. Some more familiar faces. Sharon, how you doing? John is in the house. Dave, okay, my fingers hurt. With you, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get you guys to have burning fingers this week in a good way. This is an emoji, which I can't show, unfortunately. But thank you for sharing that emoji. Okay, so I guess at this point, are there any questions? Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Today isn't meant to be a long session. It's more meant to be a warm-up where I test everything. We're going to have 2 camera angles. Everything's working very well. Let's just turn this a little bit like this. Can you guys hear my guitar all right? That would be good to know as well, I'm thinking. It should be good. Okay, so everything should be working. If there's any questions at this point, let me know. I know it's a Saturday and I don't want to, take up a bunch of your time, but I wanted to get this out there. I wanted to meet with you boys and girls live. I also wanted to test my internet connection to make sure that everything works ahead of time. So thank you all so much for being with me live here and now. And I'm really, really looking forward to next week. One other fun thing that we're going to be doing is I can share my screen. And as you boys and girls post your videos in here, I'm going to be encouraging you to post videos. Surprise, surprise. Let me see. Let me find a video. Okay, so check it out. So what I'm going to be doing on Thursday, and maybe before Thursday, is I'm also going to be watching your videos. You can hear that, right? Hopefully you can hear that. So I'm going to be watching your videos. I'm going to be giving you feedback. This is a very interactive experience. This isn't, like I said, just being a fly on the wall. We're gonna really get to know each other. We're gonna spend 5 days together. Are you doing a specific challenge? Good question, Jason. I actually might. I have a plan. So you'll see. I don't want to give it away too soon. But I'm gonna be doing something a little different than what I did in the previous challenge. So Jason was at my first challenge that I did back in March, and I think you enjoyed that. Hopefully you did. So I did want to do something slightly different for people who have already been to my boot camp in the past. So there's going to be a little twist. There's going to be similarities, but there's going to be a twist as well. So again, the main thing that I'm going to be trying to get you boys and girls to do is to actually take out your guitar, record yourself, and post it to the community, right? That's like the main thing. But I'm also really going to be trying to get you to focus, to narrow your attention, and to practice in a way that really gets you results, right? People get distracted so easily, so quickly, and overwhelmed because of that, right? So my job, that's why he's still here. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, so Jason actually joined my membership after the first challenge, and he's still here, so that says something. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Yossi, how you doing? Can Ethno Rick do something? I'm not sure what that means, but you can clarify if you want to. Kelly says, sounds good. So I'm going to be trying to get you boys and girls to actually take action, to get your hands dirty, to get outside of your comfort zone. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And the more of you that actually participate, right, the better it's going to be for everybody else, right? Being a fly on the wall is the easy thing to do, right? But to make real progress, we have to stretch ourselves. We have to exit our comfort zone. And that's why I'm going to be encouraging you boys and girls to do that, right? And if you do, then I promise you, by the end of the week, you're going to really be feeling good about your playing. You're going to have made progress, and you're going to want to continue. So thank you so much for being here. That's kind of the main stuff that you need to know now. On Monday, we're going to be starting this thing, and it's going to be going Monday through Friday. I'm going to have structured lessons for you. I'm going to get you boys and girls to take action. I'm going to be watching your videos. You're going to be watching each other's videos, which is also really fun because we're all in it together. And that's about that. So if there's no questions at this point, I'm going to keep this short today. Maybe another question that might come up is how long the sessions last. So it could be about an hour long, and the longest that I've done is 3 hours. So last time on Thursday, which is when I watch all the videos, it lasted 3 hours. So let's say between 1 and 3 hours. It could go up to 3 hours, but again, there's always going to be a replay. Don't feel obligated to come to the live thing. There is an energy when you come to the live thing, but you don't need to do it to be able to participate in the bootcamp, okay? Okay, John says he loves it. I know you do, and I love it when you post. So get those videos coming in, my friend. Okay, are there any questions at this point? If not, then I'm going to keep it short today, like I said. And let me also check in the Facebook group one more time to see if I possibly missed something. But I don't think I did. I think we're good. Okay, so that's about that. That's about that. Again, get active. Vanessa is watching everything. So by getting active, you're going to be put into that pot where you're going to be able to win prizes. Okay, so you're going to want to do that. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me live. I know it's Saturday and you guys have things to do. I really appreciate it very much. I have to make another video. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to more videos from you, Jason. I'm looking forward. Jason is also a motorcycle rider. I recently just bought a motorcycle. I'm turning 40. I'm turning 40 in April. So I bought a motorcycle after 18 years of not riding. Then I found out that Jason is also a motorcycle rider. So now we're biker buddies, which is very fun. What does Craig say? Sorry, I don't know you covered this earlier. Please could you tell us again where to go for the downloads? Okay, yeah, no problem, Craig. So the downloads are here. So once you get into the group, you're going to have to sign up. If you haven't signed up yet, make sure to go to supersimpleguitar.com, and then that's where you can sign up. Okay, and then once you do that, you're going to get this Facebook group emailed to you. Plus, you're going to get the resources emailed to you. But if you're already in the group and you haven't downloaded that stuff yet, then just click here where it says files. Okay, so I'm on the community home, which is the home tab of the group. And then if you click on files, you can see the 2 files here. So feel free to just download them. If you click on it, it will open here. Then you have to click a second time, and then that will prompt it to download. And then the book looks like this, okay? So you get a little bit of homework, not too much. You can keep, you can write down your notes. And it's an easy way to follow along and make progress. So it's not gonna feel like school. It's not gonna feel like school, but I am gonna try to get you guys to take action. So yeah, we're very excited about this workbook. This is a new thing that Vanessa created. She did a great job. It looks great, and the content is great. So make sure to check that out. Download that. And that's about that. So here's where you can find the files. Media. Once you boys and girls start posting a bunch of videos, this is where you can find all of the videos. Facebook sorts this out pretty well. Events, if you're not sure what time it is with your local time zone, Facebook will translate this to your time zone. So that's an easy way to know what time it is on your time zone. So I'm in Europe. I'm actually in Austria, for those of you who don't know. I'm an American, but I live in Austria. I'm married to a lovely Austrian lady that's not at all strict with me. So this is my local time zone. So for you guys, it's going to say whatever it is based on where you are geographically in the world. Here you can see members, and then here's the featured stuff, and discussion is just like the main wall. And that's about that. Mystical Messenger says, thank you for putting this together. Thank you so much for joining. It won't have the same energy and power if you guys don't take part, right? So every single one of you watching this now is very important to the whole, vibe of the thing, right? I can't do this alone. It's just me talking in a camera here. But if you guys start posting your videos and talking to each other, that's when the magic really happens. So do we download the book then to fill out and post? Yeah, it would be great, Rocky, to download the workbook. And then you can write your little notes, your homework, and submit it. You're already a member, so you have all of the courses. But people who are already members, for them, I'm going to be giving, if you're already a member and you get randomly chosen, then you're going to get a 30-minute lesson with me, one-on-one lesson. So that's how we'll do that. Catch you Monday. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. More challenges, please. So Rocky, just download the book, and that's that. Download it, print it out. If you don't have a printer, then I'm not sure how to help you. If you don't have a printer, you can still download it, read it, I guess, and then just take your notes. You can just take a notebook and just write down the answers. That's maybe an easy way to do it. Write down the answers, and then just post a picture of that. That will get you qualified too. And posting a video in the group will get you qualified. Doing your homework will get you qualified. If you're very, very, engaged in the group by helping other people, commenting, being very, very useful and helpful, that'll also get you into that pot where you can win the prizes. All right, everybody. See you Monday. I don't want to go too long again. Maud, great to see you again, Maud. I know I already said that, but it's always nice to see you. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'm really looking forward to Monday. It's going to be a great week, very fun, very transformational. So I'll see you there, and thank you so much for being with me here today. Let me test my button that's going to get me to end the stream, and that's about that. Rocky says it's a day. I'm just making sure there's no questions because I want to have all your questions answered. The more clarity we all have, the better it is. I have no rhythm. Yes, we're going to have a rhythm day, Mark. On Wednesday is going to be a rhythm day. So I don't want to give away too much yet, but just know Wednesday is going to be rhythm day. So you're going to be covered. We're going to be doing bar chord day, rhythm day, video feedback day. There's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. So Vanessa says, see you Monday. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for staying up so late. It's late where Vanessa lives. So thank you for being here live with me, Vanessa. I really appreciate that. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, let me know. And that's about that. See you later, and see you Monday, and have a great weekend. All right, bye. Hopefully this thing works. It does not work. Okay, I have to manually finish it.